I know you don't have the words, so I'll go slow and let it all work in. Don't you give in, don't you give up. There's more to tomorrow than the sun, and I know it seems long ago, but please hold on, I promise I'll be there. Waiting for the moment soon when I'll speak with my hands and you'll keep wondering when I'll leave again. Oh, you'd say anything, I know that you'd say anything to keep it all around now, but just breathe and please calm down. I know I miss those days, just make sure to keep it all still straight so you can tell me all about it, 'cause I'll be on my way back home to you. Take the time to be loved, just wear your scars and don't speak, 'cause I know you don't have the words, so I'll go slow and let it all work in. Don't you give in, don't you give up. There's more to tomorrow than the sun, and I know it seems long ago, but please hold on, I promise I'll be there. Oh, you'd say anything, I know that you'd say anything to keep it all around now, 'cause that's just the way you do things. Oh, you'd say anything, I know that you'd say anything to keep it all around now. Take the time to be loved, just wear your scars and don't speak, 'cause I know you don't have the words, so I'll go slow and let it all work in. Don't you give in, don't you give up. There's more to tomorrow than the sun, and I know it seems long ago, but please hold on, I promise I'll be there. Don't let it all just go by. Don't you give in, and don't you give up. And I know we both don't have these words, 'cause I know I'm begging you, please just hold on, 'cause I promise I'll be there. I promised I'd be there. I promised I would always be there.
Just like intercourse. Wow, Bear, that timing. Thank you for the host. Let me turn down the music. I'll always be there, just like intercourse. Thank you for the host, Bear. How are you? How is everybody else? Hello, friends. Habari gani? Hamjambo. I'm doing this all backwards. It's okay. Hamjambo. Habari gani. How was everybody since Wednesday? How was everybody since Wednesday? Last time I saw you guys was Wednesday because I was at PAX East. I will get into that in just a little bit, but I want to hear what you guys did over the weekend, and I also didn't stream yesterday because we just got back yesterday. I took the day to sort of relax. I was still doing work. Still doing work. Yeah, how's everybody doing? It's good to see you all. It's good to see you all. Oh, the frizz, so good. I missed just having a white background to highlight how much my hair just wants to have a little frizz fro over it. Missed it so much. So I was just prepping for the Swahili lesson this morning. I couldn't find what I wanted. I got a little distracted. It happens. I just get really excited and then I just read my textbook. Is that weird? I think that's weird. So, first thing, for those of you who did not look at my tweet, my Discord, message or my title. What we're gonna do today, I'm gonna do a PAX recap, talk a little bit about what I did, some of the stuff I saw, and how that all was. And then I will give you your Swahili lesson for the day, because I know you're all like champing at the bit for that one. Yeah, see? I'd used champing. Oh. Queen of grammar. I'm also the queen of the grammar, not only the queen of the hype. Anyway. And then we're going to finish Aviary Attorney, which we started on Wednesday. And then we're gonna start Dream Daddy. I know that I had previously said Finding Paradise, but I also mentioned that I wanted to rewatch To the Moon, because I never finished watching Sean play it. I wanted to do that before I started Finding Paradise, because I wanted to brush up on it. And people get really like intense about To the Moon, and they all have their own like theories about like the deeper meanings and whatnot. Anyway, I just want to be prepared to be able to discuss To the Moon intelligently. But I don't remember it that well, so I have to rewatch it. Yay, Swahili lesson! Garrick, you're excited for Swahili! I got one! I got one. Yeah, bird law hype. I'm excited. I'm really enjoying. I also haven't had any of my tea yet. I'm very tired. My head is not cooperating today, but I've got tea and I've got water. I don't think I drank enough water this weekend. I took water with me, but I didn't drink nearly as much as I'm used to drinking while I'm home. Anyway, so about PAX East. So I did not stream on Thursday, because Thursday is the day we're leaving. For those of you who don't know, I'm within driving distance. How's the music volume? The music just got a little loud there. Take it down a notch. There we go, that's better. So we left on Thursday, drove down. Me and Fred went to our Airbnb, which we were sharing with Aura Swap, Kyle, aka Dick Justice, and Octea. Two of those humans you will see me interacting with if you are up very late Eastern Standard Time on the 20th. So in 10 days I'm going to be playing D&D. Do you like that segue? Do you like that segue? So, Aura Swap's channel, we're going to be playing D&D on April 20th. We're going to start at 10 p.m. Eastern though, so for those of you who are European, or those of you who can't stay up that late, I'm sorry. You can all blame it all on Leaf. It's all his fault. Because he's like, I'm not done with work and school until 9:30 Eastern. And we're like, okay. So, and he's not available weekends until after 7, and some of our group already do a D&D thing Saturday nights, so we couldn't do it. Gavin Rod, hello. Like that name. Mana, what's up? Yeah, D&D on 420. I avoided saying 420, but you said it for me. Captain America reference understood. I did not catch that. You think you'll be in the new Super Troopers? Oh yeah, that's coming out that day, isn't it? Super Troopers. There we go. Hi! It's funny that that's how you choose to, like, label yourself. But hey, it makes me remember. I was actually thinking about you this morning when I was brushing my teeth. But did I say it right? Did I say it correctly? If I did not pronounce your name correctly, please let me know. How was the rest of your PAX? I was just starting to go over how PAX was. Yay, PTSD Club. Yes, I thought about you, Garrick. I met him at the Poke Crawl. And I was like, oh yeah, Garrick. Eric also has PTSD and I just want to hug everybody. Got it. Sick. Sick. So yeah. So Thursday, we went to the Airbnb, dropped our stuff out, caught up with our friends, and then we went out to dinner at Wagamama. I sadly did not get curry. I did not get Japanese curry, which I was so excited for, because we were going to go in the poke crawl, which I just mentioned. And I didn't want to carry leftovers, but I knew that it was too much food for me, so instead I just got some dumplings. This was good. Ended up skipping Stun Day instead, and went to Fire and Ice for lots of food. Never been there. Got a giant beanbag chair. Yeah, humor does help. I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. You go for it. So yeah, I didn't get my beloved Japanese curry. But someday, I'll be able to travel to Boston a lot easier. And I will get more curry. And then we went to the poke crawl, met up with the rest of our friends, Dan, Will, Chris. We were joking at the poke crawl because you know me, I like to meet everybody. So I met a ton of people at the poke crawl, and they all had like single syllable generic male names. I met one girl. She was awesome. I met a couple of nice girls, but only one of them whose name I caught. Also had a generic name. Yeah, I met a lot of people. It was really great. I did a lot of dancing. Okay, so at one of the bars they played, for those of you who don't, let me back it up. For those of you who don't know the poke crawl it is a Pokemon themed bar crawl. So that's what we were doing. We had a huge group. It was a lot of fun. And at one of the bars they were playing, they said, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. So of course I have to drop it every time they say drop it. So I was dropping it down, but like deep squats. Like my ass almost hit the floor every time I did it. But I was like, yay, dancing! I was doing it. They also played pop, lock, and drop it. So there was a lot of dropping it. There was a lot of dropping it. My thighs and like one little strip in my butt were so sore the next day. My body was like, what is this working out thing that you're doing? And I was like, I was just dancing. So I was like hobbling around the rest of the time because I way overdid it. Dropping of IDs. Did I? I don't remember that bit. I don't remember that part. That's why you should never dance. No. No, I do. I like sore muscles, but not to the point where I can't walk up and down stairs. Like, and just getting up off of whatever I'm sitting on was like painful. I was like, ah. It's like oof, ah, ee, oh, ah. Several people did. Oh yeah! Okay, now I remember. One of the girls that I was talking to, she's super nice, apparently lost her ID, so I was looking out for her because she was really nice. And one of the people that she was with, I had contact info for. So yeah, my ID stayed firmly in my wallet, and I did not get my wallet stolen this time, so that was good. Yeah, I had a great poke crawl. And even though I was like very carefully watching how much I drank, I had water before, during, and after, still hungover the next day, so I'm not allowed to like really drink anymore, and that's sad to me. Like, my body is just like, you have limits, and it doesn't matter if you, like, how quickly you drink or how much you ate beforehand. My limits are my limits. I am not allowed to have more than 3 beers in a night. even if I have them over the course of, 5 hours as opposed to 1 hour. Doesn't matter. And I'm only allowed to have 2 mixed drinks, which is probably still too much, but I will figure that out when I get to it. I don't drink that much when I'm home anyway. So, like, I learned that I'm old now, and I can't have alcohol. Not allowed. Bit of a masochist for sore muscles. Understandable. Coming across that 30-year threshold. I'm 28! And besides, I feel like my body's been like this for a long time, but I could kind of write it off as, oh, I didn't eat enough food, or I didn't drink enough water beforehand, or, I was, I could write it off as, or I drank too fast. Like, the same amount, but too quickly. Like, there are a lot of things that I was like, oh, maybe if I, make sure that I'm not doing X, Y, Z, it'll go okay. Nah. Good excuse to wear sunglasses and headphones. Yeah, I can't wear sunglasses. And I didn't even bring headphones. So I had a slow start on Friday. But I made it to the show floor for like a split second. And what did we do? We ended up... They were ready for food, so I went to MJ O'Connor's. We went there a lot, because it's like right in the Westin. The Westin is a hotel, it's attached to the convention center. So we went there, got food. And we were gonna play board games on Friday, but we realized nobody brought board games. So we just ended up kind of like looking for stuff to do. There was an event going on inside of Laugh Boston, which is a comedy bar spot, also attached like inside of the Westin. And they were doing, like, they had arcade games around, and also they were doing some sort of weird trivia thing, and like they were playing music and we were gonna hang out in there for a while. But then they cut off the music to like narrate this trivia thing, but they weren't showing us the trivia questions. So it was really boring for the people not playing trivia. A surprise! Yeah, we have a Swahili lesson. Gotta do my homework. Will review, don't worry. No, we don't travel with a million board games. Is this one of those girls they keep on talking about? Interesting. Notice the screen name is GamerGirl6754, but I'm sensing a Hot Babe IRL kind of thing. I love Hot Babe. For those of you who don't know him, he's super nice. A cyborg. I'm a cyborg. No, I'm a meerkat. I am not a female human. I am a meerkat. But anyway, so Friday was kind of a slow day. We decided not to stay in there because that wasn't very fun. So we ended up going back to the Airbnb and just going to sleep. Then Saturday, enhance its vision. Using Twitch as a distraction from work. I forget. Did you tell me what you did? What do you do for work? I'm sorry if we went over this already. Thought you were a 12-year-old boy. That's what you told me in Dota. Yeah! Yadapad, thank you. Another month of pro lurking. Thank you so much for being a patron of the hype for 3 months. I hope you've enjoyed your parade. And here is your royal salute! Staples World Headquarters. Sick. I think I just hurt my neck. And school full-time and stream when you can. Yes. I remember that you said you stream. I don't remember if we talked about school or work. I don't normally. Because I don't go to those places. You guys could meet up. Be little meerkat friends. So yeah, Saturday, went to the show floor. So Fred had hurt his back, so he kept needing to rest. Oh, they were going to sushi. Saturday they were going to sushi. I don't eat sushi because I don't like fish and sea-related creatures. That's not for me. Yeah, there were a lot of conversations. So I spent time on Saturday walking the show floor by myself while they went to get sushi. And seeing everything. I looked at the entire show floor in about 2 hours, except for all of the indie games, because that's what... No, I don't like seafood. Yeah, Fred hurt his back before we went to PAX. It just wasn't... It got better, but it wasn't healed before we went. Poor baby. And he got sick. He got the con plague. Shaggy Fart, hello! You were by yourself most of Saturday as well. I didn't mind it. It was kind of nice to not have to, like, keep track of somebody on a show floor and make sure that you didn't leave anyone behind and just kind of, like, do all of the backtracking, like, go at your own pace. It was nice. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed being by myself. But yeah, so I looked at everything except for the indie games, because on Sunday, that's what Fred and I do. We walk around and look at every single indie game. And there were a lot. They had a big indie game block, mega block, but then they also had them all throughout the rest of the show floor, and I was like, please just put them in one spot. That's how you bought one of those Yogi Bows. So Saturday, I went through the whole show floor, and I was surprised to see somebody I recognized. There was a dude just, like, sitting at a table, very curly hair, long beard, and I was like, I, like, walked past him a little bit and smiled, and I was like, that looks exactly like Patrick Rothfuss, but why would he be here? And then I looked, and a little bit away from him on the table was a bunch of hardcover copies of The Slow Regard for Silent Things, which is the same universe of The Name of the Wind, which I love. I think he's a brilliant writer, and I just, like... So I promptly purchased a book, and he signed it for me. I would show it to you, but it has my real name in there, so you're not allowed to see. He took care of so many things. Sick. And I had... Because he was just, like... There wasn't a crowd when I was over there, so I got to have a little conversation with him. Before I bought the book, I smelled it, and he and the guy running the booth, like, laughed at me. I was like, yeah, I'm smelling the book. But I was, like, a little bit, like, weird because I didn't, like... I just assumed it wasn't him. I wasn't expecting to see a very famous author at PAX. But apparently he writes D&D modules, like, within or for Penny Arcade, so he, like, has a lot to do with it. I did not know that. So I got to meet Patrick Rothfuss, which is pretty cool. Yeah, book smell is awesome. And he signed his book for me, and he was very relieved when I was like, I can't wait to dive into this, and no pressure on your other works. He goes, thank you. Like, he looked truly relieved that I wasn't like, so when's the third one coming out? When's the third one? He wrote at least for one video game, and he streams. Okay, I didn't know that. All I know is his like novels, all I know are his novels. So other things that I purchased, I'm gonna switch over to the Swahili Learnin' screen, which is gonna say Project Pencil, but we're gonna ignore that. Okay, so I also got, so Fred got me this little Stardew Valley chicken. He's like, whenever you play Stardew Valley, I hear you saying, hi chickens! I love you chickens! So he got me a little chicken pin. It was so cute. And then, Kyle gave me this, because apparently they were just, like, handing... It's hard to see her eyes. She has eyes. For those of you who don't know, this is Juno. The silver is really... The light is really picking up the silver in the pin, so you can't quite see her eyeballs, but I promise they're there. But this is Juno from the Banner Saga. And if you went and played the Banner Saga, I think they're supposed to sell these, but at the last day, she was just like, whoever was at the booth was just handing them out, and I didn't know that. And so Kyle was like, here, you can have it. I was like, oh. But yeah, I'm excited for the third of that game. And then these I've had previously. Skylar gave this to me. He's a day-night. Random dude at PAX South gave me this because I was admiring it. And then this, look at my little T-Cell pin! Isn't he so cute? Oh my goodness. I kept looking down at him and like hearing pyre music in my head. It was great. So this is the only pin that I've ever purchased for myself. And he's so cute! Alright. So I just wanted to share with you the things I got. Fred also got me a little monkey charm from Castle Crashers. He had previously gotten me the puppy, but that's on my jacket. I'm not gonna take my jacket out of the closet. Hey Wormy! How are you? It's also a game I've totally finished. Yeah, it is. But don't talk about spoilers for the sake of others. Yeah, we don't want anyone else to get spoiled, but you and me could totally have an in-depth, very spoilery conversation. So that was Saturday, and then Saturday night we played board games. We played a bunch of Secret Hitler. I met some lovely ladies in MJR Connors. They were getting drinks. I was just trying to order food, but it took like an hour, so we made friends, and I know their real names. I know their names. And yeah, we stayed really, really late in one of the conference rooms at the Westin playing board games. We played a lot of Secret Hitler, and then we played Smack Talk Showdown, which is where you take turns. One person is the promoter, or like the judge or the ref or whatever synonym you want to use. And there are two different people who are the wrestlers, and you have to like pretend you're filming a promo. So the promoter says, okay, you have cards. And so the promoter will say, okay, we're in Catalina, and here's your scenario. You're a rookie, and you're the veteran, and you have to talk about XYZ. And then the wrestlers draw name cards. So you draw 2 name cards, you can put them in whatever order you want, but you like have a wrestler's name. You're okay? What did the doctor say? You need to play more board games? Me too. Did you see the potato game? I did not go to the tabletop section, like, at all. That's the one piece of the show floor I didn't go to. But yeah, so you have to film your promo, and you get cards that you can play to mess with someone while they're doing their promo. So you can play a card and say, stop, you have to now sing everything that you're saying. And then they start doing that, and after a little while someone else can say, stop, I'm gonna play this card. You have to stand on one foot, or you have to repeat everything you say twice. Crew wouldn't swing back to the Westin. I thought they might not. Your crew seemed a little bit more party-oriented. But I'm glad I got to run into you. How was the rest of your PAX? Nagadalak. Alright, that's poops, Wormy, but at least you're still going. Is that a game or a way to check if you're drunk? No, it was really fun. It was really fun. We had a great... I had a fantastic time playing that game, and And we didn't get back that night until like 2:30 in the morning. Like the day we don't go to a party is the day we're out the latest. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And then Sunday, me and Fred went through the indie games, and I found a lot of games to check out, most of which I've already added to my Steam wish list, and then some of them weren't on Steam for some reason, even though one of them said they were. Textbook on how not to treat my body, way too much alcohol and too little sleep. Gotcha. So yeah, Sunday was indie games, and then we went to dinner, just the people who were in the Airbnb, because the rest of our group went home. And then we went back to our Airbnb and just kind of like hung out and watched YouTube videos and packed, and then Monday I had to come back and I was really sad and I cried a little, and I'm gonna cry if I think about it too much, so I'm not gonna think about it. And then when we got back, Fred had to take his car to get looked at, so I came on the way back. I tried to catch up on all my Discord channels. Took a long time to catch up on all of that. Caught up on Discord, and then we went to his parents' house to get his car looked at. They changed some spark plugs and we came back. Fred is sick, so he's just stayed in the bedroom otherwise. My tea is cold, huh? I suppose, but they also have your records. But whatever. Unplanned nights are usually the most fun. Yeah, they can be. They can be. Post-PAX depression is a huge thing. Well, and especially for me, I am an extreme extrovert. In case you couldn't tell, on Thursday, I love being around people. That's how I get all my energy. I get all my energy from being around other people. And it just was over way too fast. Like, getting to be around even a small subset of my friends, like in person, it makes a huge difference. It's so not the same as hanging out online. It's so not the same. And I just really didn't want to come back to being isolated, because it was getting really, really rough, and the next time that I will see anybody in person is not until the end of October. 5.5 months. And I don't think that I can make it 5.5 months, so, yeah. I'm really isolated here because I don't have anywhere to go or anything to do or anyone to be around other than the people I live with. In 10 hours, no worries. You didn't know how to handle life? Yeah. Discord hardly moved, yeah. No, it was the day-night Discord, and then there's a new Discord channel for a bunch of really old friends of mine, and that was like bumping the whole weekend, but I didn't look at anything. I didn't look at Discord the whole weekend, for the most part. And, so then Monday, once we got back home, I unpacked mostly. I have a small amount of things that still need to find a place for, but all my clothes are away, toiletries, whatever, luggage is back away. Aw, surprise, that's really nice. Extroverted but anxious. That's interesting. See, most people need time to themselves to, like, recharge their social batteries. I don't. Formulating lexicon. I mean, I guess if I make everyone come to me, I don't have to worry about traveling and all that. There's really nothing up here. Yeah, I just need to get all my friends from scattered throughout the world to just kidnapped me. 2 victories in FTL, so I feel accomplished. That's awesome. I still have not touched FTL, and I haven't played Into the Breach. So the other thing that I did yesterday, which was Monday, does not feel like Monday, was I tried to catch up on, I had a lot of backlogged YouTube videos to upload, so I did that. But since a lot of those were Brutal Legend, I have to try to get around the copyright. So that's most of what I was doing yesterday. I forced myself to just take it easy, like throw a TV show or a stream on the background, and so I was mostly doing work for the stream and just trying to get stuff done. And that was my weekend. So that was PAX for me. I know, Garrick. I'm sorry. But yeah, for those of you who weren't here right when I started, hello. How is everybody? What did you guys do this weekend? I missed you guys. Yeah. Yeah, I have enough money to live, but I don't have enough to be traveling that much. I already had to cut PAX South out of my rotation. That is quite the offer. Have not. Quite the offer. Okay. So since that was PAX, and while I'm waiting for you guys to tell me what you guys did, that's our PAX recap. And now the Swahili lesson. So this is what we learned previously. Here's our pronunciation guide. A, E, I, O, U. 5 vowel sounds. They are always separate. You're never gonna get any A's or O's. None of that. Even if you see 3 vowels in a row, they each get their own syllable and they're each pronounced the exact same. The only exception in pronunciation is the DH. When you see DH together, it's pronounced like the TH in the. For example, tafadhali, which means please. But see, A, E, and all of the regular letters make the same sounds as English. I think PAX South is always in San Antonio, yeah. I miss D&D and board games. Most of your friends have grown up. Oh, gross. Is it climbing? And even so, I would have to drive to get there, which means it's not really where I am. And then we also learned how to say I, you singular, you plural, he, she, it, which is the same word, and them. Mimi, wewe, ninyi, yeye. Wow. Wow. Dude, fuck all house. I always think it's funny when people call it house MD. I don't know why. It just seems like extra proper. Yeah, like we live with Dan and we almost never see him. So many friends in the Northeast that you never see despite being 2 hours away. Gotta fix that. Can I borrow your Swahili homework? So this is what we did before. I think the next thing that I want to teach you guys, I was thinking about this last night. Just change it a little so she doesn't notice. Wow. Tortoise impersonates Owen Wilson. Okay, yeah, not clicking on that. The stream's got PS4 gold headset. You've got a song in your head. Got you. So now I'm gonna teach you how to say, like, the sentence structure for, like, verbs. So we're gonna use the verb kupenda. So the root of the verb is penda. Whenever you see ku, whenever you see ku in front, it just means two. So this is to like or to love. It's the same word I asked. Like and love are the exact same thing. They don't really have like, it's just love. So penda is the root for like or love. So if I was going to say I like, I love, whatever, I would say Nina Penda. Or let's be super proper with it so that we don't get confused. Mimi Nina Penda. So ni means me. That's how you know, even if you drop the pronoun, you know that you're talking, like, you are the thing that is doing the loving. Wink wonk. Because of ni. It's just ni. And here's penda, there's our verb. And na is present tense. It's the only tense I'm going to teach you right now. So this is how you say I currently, or I, like, in general, love. So another example, let me think of another verb real quick. If you want to say I am called, whoever, I guess that's a little bit, let me look up a verb back here. How about, we're gonna use kusema. Kusema is to speak. So if I want to say I speak Swahili, it would be Mimi ninasema Kiswahili. I'm an albatross? I never heard of that. Should be called Turtle and Owen Wilson Speak Swahili. So yeah, you know that I'm the one who speaks Swahili because of ni. There's the present tense, and here's the verb. Now you know how verbs and present tense works. So it's Mimi Nina Penda or Nina Sema Wewe. I'm gonna write it here. Mimi Wewe Nini. I might have to look one of these up if I don't recall. Yay. And wow. So it's Mimi Ni. Now I'm writing shittily. Nina Panda. Yay! Wewe is just a U. Ooh. Una Penda. We're learning. How's the screaming growling going? I have not made a lot of progress because I've been around people all weekend and I didn't want to get my throat all fucked up in case I wasn't doing it right. And I also, I'm practicing hitting high notes. Basically, I was around people all weekend, so I haven't really been doing it. You post a link, but you'd fear no one would listen to it anyway. They might listen to it and just not say anything, and that's okay. But that's what Peer Cats is for. That channel in the Discord is for, here's what I'm watching. Maybe you want to watch it too. Your girlfriend speaks Swahili? All I remember is Ndege for bird or plane. We learned that the other day because we're playing Aviary Attorney. Holy shit! Odyssey, your girlfriend is awesome! But yeah, Ndege is bird. We also learned penguini because I opened my dictionary and that was the word we saw. Oh, that's awesome. So Nini, I believe, is It's an M. Mna. Penda. Yeye is A. So Ana Penda. And Wow is Wa. W-A. Wana Penda. So Mimi Ni, Wewe U, Nini it's just an M. Yeye A, Wow Wa. Penguini, my favorite pasta variant. It's not. Spelled with a W. Very close, though. So Penguini is spelled the way that Phenomena wrote it. But yeah, now you guys know. You can say how I love things, he loves things, she loves things, they love things. You can say things. Yeah, you guys are all making the same joke because you're nerds. There you go. I taught you a thing today. That's all we're gonna do today, and we'll go over it each day until it becomes, too much content. And then I'll just move on eventually. But Mimi ninapenda Kiswahili. I love Swahili. Ninyi sipendi Kiswahili. That means you guys don't love Kiswahili. Mainly because I wish that Ninyi mnapenda Kiswahili. I wish you guys loved Swahili. But I know you don't, and that's okay. This is all forcing Swahili upon you. Anyway, so that took an hour to talk about PAX and teach you guys some Swahili for the day. Oops, sorry about that. But you know what? I think that's great. And if you don't want to see that, too bad. Well, it's over now. Mimi ninapenda Penguini carbonara. Actually, that wouldn't be pronounced penguini. That would be pronounced penguini. Like, not penguini. You'd freak out if something touched your foot in the ocean. I probably would too. Alright, we're gonna boot up the game now. Music, go bye. Goodbye bye. This is called I Hate My Phone. Cute. Anyway. Love the logistics of language, but I'm horrible at learning them. I love languages. I think they're fascinating. I'm actually fairly okay at learning them, but I learn best in a traditional classroom setting. Gonna make pasta for dinner. Yeah, we're gonna go to some bird law. Penguin party pasta? Okay, that's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. Pretty cute. I need this right now. Yes. Pure Cats is... This is... Oh, it started in a tiny window again. Excuse you. A game based on the illustrations of J.J. Granville and the music of Camille Saint-Saëns. So, I know I was like, I love languages and I'm fairly good at them. French, I'm not. Penguini confirmed for electric cooking streams. I will never do a cooking stream. I hate cooking. I hate it. I just want it to be done as quickly as possible because I hate it. Thought it was for just announcing. Nope. If you look at the little description, it says share your stream or whatever you think others would like to watch. At the top. Dun, da, 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 da. Your girlfriend is French. Do you speak French? I know MZ does. He was correcting me a lot. Oh, is it mobile? Hatoful Boyfriend? I played it on, there we go. I played it on desktop. I didn't know it was on mobile. This is a lot less silly. You play as a lawyer, and you get cases, and you try to figure out... You have to find your own evidence because the police suck. I'm assuming that means, yes, I speak a little bit of French. Je ne parle pas français. Alright, Wormy. But, like, don't be disappointed if nobody responds to it. Like, it's not required that people watch a thing. It's just like, hey, I wanted to... Like, it's people might want to watch it. People might be busy. They might not get to it. And even if they do, they might not let you know that they watched it, but they might have watched it and enjoyed it on their own. Yes, I do have nice headphones. These were a birthday present to myself one year. Yeah, I do know how to say, I do know what that is. I know how to say I don't speak French. Can I give you a blowjob? And can we sleep together tonight? That's all I know how to say. And I know a couple of songs in French, but I couldn't tell you what I was singing about. Yep. 598s. Where you can click on the link below the stream. Shameless plug, if you're going to shop on Amazon, you don't have to buy any of that shit that I have listed, but they make you list things. But if you just click there and say, I don't want to buy this stuff, and then go buy other things, I still get a percentage. Woohoo! But yeah, a bunch of us have the same headphones. Me, Garrick, I think Wormy, Mana. I know somebody else. I'm missing somebody else, but I know that they have them. I think I'm the only one that has this color, but a lot of people have these and are really comfortable. Okay, yes and yes. Thanks, John Pope. I'm an Eiffel Tower. You have an Eiffel Tower in your pants. I'm just guessing. I don't speak French at all. Your Blue Yeti died? That's unfortunate. Okay, so where did we leave off in this game? We just finished a case where we've actually technically won both of our cases, but the results made us sad. Jubilees. Not familiar. I don't think I've ever had that problem, Wormy. But yeah, I did say that you had them. BRB lunch. Eat good food! Thank you for coming and saying hi. It was good to see you. You're thinking of buying Audio-Technica headphones? I know that AT is good for microphones. I don't know anything about their headphones. My own self. Do I remember the July Revolution? Of course. How could I ever forget? The chanting, the violence, the smell of gunpowder. The 3 glorious days. I love these illustrations. They're really good. Act 3. The sleeping city, I'm assuming. Doesn't really look like us. I can't believe he's skipping work again. So, the last time we had a bad case, I mean, like I said, we won, but it turned out poorly. We got drunk. So, for those of you who weren't here, Sparrowson is you. You are Sparrowson, chat. You'll see why. And I am Falcon. Again, you'll see why. But yeah, we went and got drunk last time, so we may be drunk again. I don't know. I swear, if I find that moping bird brain at Le Canard Joyeux. Also, don't make fun of my French. I don't know how to pronounce this shit. French is hard. I specifically did not choose to learn French, because it's dumb. How I miss Sparrowson. Ah, finally. Good morning, Falcon. Good morning, No, wait, it's 2 in the afternoon. That means the official greeting is, where the hell have you been, lazy bones? It's far too early for this level of roasting. Pass the Cabernet Sauvignon. No way. We've got important business to discuss, and I can't do that if you're half drunk. Aw, but why not, though? Mon Dieu, give me a break! I haven't had a good night's sleep since the trial. Something on your mind? Actually, yes. It was what that wolf judge said about a revolution. Pshaw, that guy was off his rocker. And besides, if we worried about every potential French Revolution, we would never get any work done at all, am I right? Yeah, maybe you're right. Worrying doesn't do us any good. Tell me about the important business you wanted to discuss. Oh yeah, business. Ding. So I sleep late and want drinks early? Yes. Yes, I do. A letter. This one's from the Paris Police Department. Fancy wax seal and everything. That is indeed a fancy seal. Well, go ahead, Sparrowson. You may have the honors. All right. Ahem. 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 That's part of my growling practice. I swear that's part of the practice. Monsieur Falcon. Meet me at the rooftop cafe opposite the Place de la Bastille. Place de la Bastille. I have a proposal. Regards, Inspector Volerti. So this is the policeman who we have made a fool of in both of our cases. Oh shit, I need to switch this from IRL to Aviary Attorney. Because we're playing the game now, whoops. There we go. Switch-a-dilly dandy. Alrighty. Oh. Something about it being terse. Whoopsies. Volerti's letter has been added to your evidence folder. A proposal from the inspector? Interesting. Do you have any idea what sort of proposal he has in mind? Not a clue. So, are we going to meet him and find out? May as well. Minus whale. Hey, T. How are you doing? Mouse lasers are visible when they're being used? What do you mean? What are you talking about? I don't know what sort of proposal the inspector has in mind, but we would be foolish to reject it without even hearing him out. Grab your coat. Alright, no dilly-dallying. I like it. Oh, but before I forget, I need to drop by the hospital at some point. What did you eat this time? No, it's not like that. Well, not entirely. I need to pay the bill for my last visit. Oh, that's reasonable. Sure, we can pay a visit, but the inspector's call should take priority, I think. A new day. So the other thing about this game is that we only have a certain amount of time before the trial. And we can go to places without a clock next to them as a free action. The ones with a clock will take an entire day. But these are our offices, Aviary Attorney. So we can't actually go to the hospital. So we're going to go to the Place de la Bastille. You mean like this? Mine's super old though. I don't know what new mouses are like at all. I don't know what that's like, having the new mouse. Brr. That was me all weekend. Brr. It's far too cold to be meeting on a rooftop cafe. Why couldn't the inspector have chosen a comfier location? Who knows? Maybe the inspector likes the view because it reminds him of his days guarding the old Bastille under the ancient regime. Optical mice don't use the same lasers? Alright, I believe you. I remember when there used to be a ball in there. That was my jam. Wait, do you think the inspector worked here during the ancient regime? Do you think that's how he got his war wounds? It was a joke, Sparrowson. I'm pretty sure the inspector isn't that old. Well. Severin, what are you doing here? Oh, sorry, I totally used the wrong... Ball mice for life? You have a cat! How would you want that? This game is exceptionally cruel? How so? So this dude is another lawyer. Like, we went to school with him, and we've lost every case to him, except for the last one that we won. But Severin, what are you doing here? Settle down, JJ. Just like you, I was invited here by the inspector. What could he want with all three of us? It is hardly unusual for the lawyers and police of France to collaborate. The inspector probably has a big investigative role that requires all hands on deck. A big investigative role. Sounds juicy. But does it just though? I know Chest isn't here yet, but I thought about it and that's too funny. Never mind. Moving on. Making English speakers speak this much French is diabolical. Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. Gotta keep your balls clean. True. Very true. Mana. It's okay. Oh, by the by, did you hear what happened to Judge Romulus? What happened? So Judge Romulus was the judge who took over... He was the wolf judge that took over for the regular judge. And it turns out that he was the one blackmailing the swan girl. Just like intercourse. Blackmailing? Alright. Wormy, thank you for the host. Balls. What is that? What is that? I really want this fancy music in the background. Let's listen to it. Damn it. Holy balls. Balls, holy balls. Balls, holy balls, 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 balls. Why does this go on for 17 more seconds? Balls, 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 balls. Ball, 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 balls, 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 balls. Wow. Balls, 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 balls. Wow. That was a lot. I was not expecting that to be as long as it was. Oh shit. Captain Flint, hello! There was a PAX I didn't run into you at. I saw you from across the floor. But it looked like you were moving rapidly towards a thing. I didn't want to interrupt you. Captain Flint, how are you? Can I have a caster command, please? For a brilliant pirate captain. Did not expect so many balls. I mean, true. Streams. Insane streamer sings balls for 10 hours. So for those of you who are around, I think it was a few days ago, I wear your shirt often. So I'm like, oh look, I'm wearing my shirt today. And I was saying how like you code all your own stuff and your stream's real cool and whatever. Not to like embarrass you or anything. It's so polished. And you're like, I'm sitting here with like my desktop bar here. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. But yeah, I totally did see you. And but you were too far away for me to like say a thing. I was wondering if you were gonna go. How was your PAX? You knew it would come in handy. Oh, you guys. Hey Mike, how's it going? I totally forgot what was happening in the game. Oh, right, the judge. So I just recapped why the judge is important, and now we're gonna figure out what happened to him. Boo, chase me down. It looked like you were very quickly moving in the other direction. I'm fast, but I'm not that fast on the show floor. But yeah, it looked like you were following someone to go somewhere, and they were moving rather quickly. Alaska Air losing your bag! Oh no! Oh, that's horrible. Air Alaska's the worst airline you've ever flown? For me, it's United. I know so many people who have had issues with United. Do you think they'll find your bag? Because often they'll like find it a few days later. You're blaming Chicago? Either way, man, that sucks. It turns out that he acquired his position as judge through illegal means, so a warrant has been put out for his arrest. Yay! He's a wanted. That it just ended. There was no man there. He acquired his position through illegal means? What does that even mean? I'm a little hazy on the details. Something about pushing another judge into the scene. Windows bar so quaint. It's not there always. Guy I went to PAX this year with wants me to go to PAX Australia with him. Well, you could fly separately. Has Milo's favorite blanket in it? Oh, that hurts me. So those of you who don't know who Milo is, Captain Flint has the most adorable dog. Just like the cutest little thing. And it's like, how? I just want him to have everything he wants. He's just like the cutest. Oh my god, look at the bit! Sorry, the emote got me. I was like, oh my god. Super, super cute. It's a proud cock. He is very proud. And he is very cocky also. Oh, I hope they find it. If only for the blanket, not for your shit. Just so your dog has his favorite blanket. Baklava. But yeah, he didn't push... Oh, maybe he did push the other judge into the river. But he also pushed me into the river. I can believe that. We showed up to court, like, sopping wet. We were lucky to be alive. Leaving cocks on the screen. I know, I'm naughty. Anyway, I'm sure he'll be caught before long. Nobody manages to escape the long arm of the law forever. Speaking of which... Ah, good. You're all here. So this guy is the police inspector. Is there anything specific in there that won't be in any other bag in case they find it and the tag is lost? Aww, you're like his favorite blankie. Hey, Arno, how are you? Dog blanket that my dog has had since he was a puppy. Oh my god. Did she cry? I would have cried. Oh, poor baby. Excuse me, Monsieur Inspector Volerti, sir. Falcon and I were wondering, did you get your injuries while defending the old Bastille prison? Oh, we got the anxiety sweats. Don't drag me into this, you fool. I was joking. That's awkward. Doing alright. How about you all? Pretty good. I'm pretty tired from PAX, but it was a good time. Oh, so the last thing that I'm gonna say about PAX, because we already went over what I did all the days, I wish that there were more parties to go to. Like, most of the parties that were available were like for a specific community or a specific game, like stuff that I personally don't play, or the cover was like way too much for a party that could be good, could also not be great. I just wish there were more options, because last year we went to this awesome party, and I like dancing. I wanted more opportunities to dance. Awkward. Oh my god, Garrick, no. No, bad. Bad. Sparrowson. Besides entry, was PAX pretty expensive? Like the whole trip in general? I mean, any convention is expensive. Could have come out to the Acer Predator party, gotten even more sore via dancing. Yeah, we decided not to try to go to that one because of how many people it seemed were interested in going. We didn't want to wait out in the cold on the off chance that we wouldn't get in. We didn't want to take that risk, so we didn't. Eating there merch, etc. Well, I had a bunch of cash that I, like, hoarded for this purpose. I haven't... And I don't tend to buy a lot of stuff when I'm there. Like, I bought the book that Patrick Rothfuss signed, so that was 20 bucks. And the Tizo pin was 15. But that's really all that I spent on the show floor. I don't normally buy stuff when I'm there. I mean, food is food. Anytime you eat out, it's going to be more expensive. But I wasn't paying attention to how much cash I was spending because I had specifically saved it for this event. So I never, like, calculated it in, this is how much money I have. So it's gone now, but it was essentially gone before I spent it. TwitchCon's in your city this year. Oh, that's awesome for you. You were 30th in line? If you never text me back, I did too. We had a whole conversation. We had an entire conversation. It'll be your first non-work-related con. Awesome. I know I'm, like, not playing the game. I keep getting... You guys are distracting me. I missed you guys, and I could sit here and talk to you all day. Alright, anyway. So we were joking. He's probably gonna be like, you made a joke about me being super old? You impudent whelps. I'm not that old. I sustained these injuries when in the July Revolution 18 years ago. I was a royal guard, just a lowly peon. The air was thick with gunpowder and blood. Oh great, now you've set him off. We were given the order to charge at a rebel barricade. My comrades and I fastened our bayonets. Suddenly, boom! Without warning, a gunpowder keg exploded. My comrades were dead. I was heavily wounded. That's when I looked up and saw a looming figure standing between the gargoyles of Notre Dame. It was the Viridian Killer himself. Ahem! This is a fascinating story, Inspector, but perhaps you could tell us why we're here? Not after I sent you an Easter party. Well, I already told you that we weren't gonna go. And I didn't get that, and I didn't see that text until the next morning, and I was like, wait, what? Hi, Nicole, how are you? Are you scared? It wasn't that bad for me. I'm sure you'll be okay. Oh, right. Of course. Why we're here. What I am about to tell you is to remain strictly confidential, you understand? It's a matter of national security. That's okay. That's why I was confused and I was like, wait, but we already had a conversation about how we weren't gonna go to that. Don't worry about it. As you've probably heard, France is under threat from a certain heinous group. Terrorists, revolutionaries, hipsters! I'm gonna pick hipsters. It's definitely hipsters. France is under attack from hipsters. We're scared about the IV sedation? They're gonna sedate you? I thought that they largely didn't do that anymore. Yeah, don't worry about it. My memory is not that great. It's like, my memory is very selective, but I don't have any excuses. Anyway. It's true. The other day I was called a pop-loving pleb for enjoying Chopin. A pop-loving pleb. I love it. You popular music-loving plebeian. Listening to Chopin. Oh, I was gonna say how prosaic, but I'm not sure that's the word that I want. Hang on. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's the word I want. Having the style or distinction of prose. Commonplace, unromantic. It is the word I wanted! Yes! That's happened twice recently, where I've been like, I wanted to use this word, but I can't remember the exact definition. I think I'm just using it in the correct way, and I was. Commonplace and unromantic. Prosaic. Getting an anxiety pill I'm supposed to take an hour before I get there, then laughing gas? What? That seems rather intense. Who's from Poland? Actually, I didn't know that. Prozac. Prozac. How commonplace. Everybody has their morning Prozac. Today I learned I'm Prozac. Aww, Arno. How do you... Oh, you wanna learn how to say how do you say? Wasemaje. Wasemaje. Prosaic. Kwaki Swahili. I will look that up for you. I don't know if it's gonna be in here, but you know. Could be. Alright, prosaic. I don't know if that's gonna be in here. It's kind of an obscure word in the English language. Wait, did they have promontory? Okay. Prophecy. Pros, prosecute, prosecution, prosecutor, prospect. Prospect for, prospecting, perspective. No. They don't have it. Prostitution, though. Umalaya. There you go. Prostitution, totally the same thing. How commonplace. And unromantic. There you go. You're welcome. Twitch should have an education category? Yes, girl! I'd love it. It's the still image with the blinking. Sorry. You know what? You want to be freaked out a little more? We have human hands. All the animals have human hands. Mimi Nina Penda Umalaya. Surprise just said, I love prostitution. Good job. Good. You're just grammatically and be like, I gotta just. There you go. Thank you for that. Perfect Swahili grammar. Surprise. Well done. Birds have wings. Well, we have human arms. It's okay. Now is not the time for joking, you two. The inspector's obviously talking about the growing rumors of an uprising. I'm gonna try and at least get through this conversation. So I'm gonna ignore you, chat. I love you, but I'm gonna ignore you. Correct. A rebellion is coming. Indeed. Rebels. There's a storm brewing in the shadows of Paris. Of course, I got up and now I'm not comfortable. We, the Paris Police Department, have known about it for months. No, years. In every tavern and on every street corner, people talk of organizing protests and overthrowing the government. The king has ordered for public gatherings to be dispersed and newspapers to be censored, but the whispers of dissent remain. No surprise there. If you take away an angry citizen's ability to speak, they will just get even angrier. Indeed. And that's why it's paramount that we find and strike at the heart of the rebel group as soon as possible. For that, I need your help. Pirate of the Caribbean version of Davy Jones. I can totally see that. What exactly do you want us to do? Interview citizens, scout locations, find the secret rebel meeting location that has escaped the eyes of the police. Do we have any leads? Just one. We know that the rebels... What is wrong with me? We know that the rebels are having weapons supplied to them by a crooked merchant who is only referred to as the... Croquet Monsieur? I don't speak French. For all I know, that could be Croc. The Croc. Oh my gosh, Croc friend! Mister. I just want to hug this friend. Gavin Rod! Thank you so much for becoming a patron of the hype. Now... Oh, shit. Sorry about that. I know that you don't know what's about to happen, but everyone else does. What's going to happen is that we're going to thank you for becoming a patron of Hype, and it's going to be a very lovely dance because of the music. But we want to thank you for becoming a patron of the Hype. You might remember these moves from Thursday, because we met at the Poke Crawl. Oh yeah, oh yeah, uh-huh, oh yeah. We want to thank you for becoming a patron of the Hype. We want to thank you for becoming a patron of the Hype. Oh, the Hype. My legs are still sore. Ooh, my legs are still sore. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. La 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 la. Boo 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 boo. I'm too tired to come up with lyrics, so I'm just making noise and I'm dancing, and I'm gonna wiggle on down. Oh god, I'm on the floor. I'm gone. I'm done. Man, I'm tired. Thank you so much for becoming a patron of the Hype. I appreciate it. Highest quality work entertainment you've ever seen. Oh, thank you. Yay, redundancy. It's okay, I removed it for you. Pigeon mating sounds. I accidentally pigeon mating sounds. All right. So the Croc Master, or whatever the fuck this dude's name is, he exists. Croak like a frog. Oh, Croak Master. Maybe he is a frog. We don't know. Maybe he's a frog. Like the sandwich? What? The croque monsieur. It's a hot sandwich. Cheese, ham, a little bechamel? I don't know how to say that. Throw some peppers if it's Friday night. Yes. Have a donut, absolutely. This has nothing to do with sandwiches. Croque Monsieur is the alias of an accomplished and notoriously dangerous arms dealer. In any case, that's everything the Parisian police know. That's everything? That's all you have to demonstrate after years of tracking? Damn, we're rough. Sass attack. Naturally, as a public prosecutor, it is my duty to help the police with their investigative work. I would be honored to lend any and all assistance. Suck up. That's very good to hear, Monsieur Cocorico. But what about you, Falcon? Well, to be honest, Inspector, I don't quite understand why you're asking me. I'm a private defense attorney. I work for citizens who get stuck in legal trouble. Rebel hunting isn't quite my forte. You want to know why I'm asking you? Look around you, Falcon. We are surrounded by corruption and incompetence. The judges are bloodthirsty wolves, the jailers are thieving ravens, and the National Guard are sitting ducks. I wonder if they're actually ducks. Oh god, no! No! Coven Rot, no! Terrible! Bad. Oh. Cocorico is the French version of cock-a-doodle-doo? Oh, cool! I didn't know that. That's so interesting to me. That different countries and different, like, languages sometimes have different phonetic sounds for things. I find that really fascinating. Look at the slackguards and dullards who supposedly protect and serve this country. Nobody cares about justice anymore. You saw my shameful display at the previous trials. Those are the results I produce with imbeciles to assist me. But you three... you care. Falcon, I saw you defending Dame Katrine and Prince Juan. I heard of your escapades around the city, frantically collecting evidence and interviewing witnesses. Frankly, you did more investigative work over the last month than I've seen any policeman do in a year. Not including myself, of course. But Dame Katrine, it doesn't matter. You have passion and conviction, and you aren't a total bird brain. Hey, thanks. By my book, that makes you a fantastic investigator, even if that is not in your job description. So what do you say? Do you want to sit around your office twiddling your thumbs until another pointless job offer falls in your lap? Or do you want to take this opportunity to do something great and help us track down the animals who wish to harm our glorious nation? I fucked up his speech. Yeah, it's Nyan. Nyan. Gachapon machines? Sure. I would be honored to help my country. I like helping. Help everything. I would be honored to help my country, Inspector. Consider us on board. Excellent. Just what I wanted to hear. I had no idea you were such a patriot, JJ. There's nothing wrong with a little national pride. Yeah, pride is fine and all, but, do we get any compensation for this? Of course. Here is 50 francs. You'll receive another 50 upon the completion of your work. 50 francs? Pfft, we're being undersold. Hush, Sparrowson. This is a great opportunity. Guru guru, guru guru. It's like, I watched the kids channel when I was in Japan. Sorry for hitting my microphone. Guru guru, guru guru. I don't remember. I don't remember, Arno. I don't want to keep you any longer than necessary. You already have all the key facts of the investigation. Find the elusive croak, monsieur. Find where the rebels are congregating. Those are your 2 tasks. I will check up on your progress in 3 weeks' time. See what you can accomplish by then. I'll be doing my own independent investigation into the rebel group, JJ, so I suppose this is a competition of sorts. Try to keep up with me. Don't make me laugh, Severin. I'll have all the rebel leaders behind bars before you even have your first suspect. Come on, Sparrowson. We have a croak monsieur to hunt. Okay, let's go. And after like half an hour, we finally get to the end of the conversation. Heh, I knew a little competition would kick those bird brains into gear. Well, Inspector, this has been a productive meeting. I should probably start my investigation into the croak monsieur too. Not so fast, Cocorico. There's something else we need to discuss. Oh, there's... being sketch. Mike, no fake spoilers, please. You know better than that. Alright, so we have La Conciergerie, which is the prison. We have Chateau Crinier. We have Chateau Crinier, an impressive manor with an immaculate garden. Alright, the Baron. I feel so bad for the Baron. R&M Associés. Private investigation firm. La Canard Joyeux. This is a tavern. Chocolat Emporium. I don't know why we still have a chocolate house, but okay. Palais de Justice. Bibliothèque Cachée. And Palais de Louvre. I think we should maybe start at the Canard Joyeux. Like, where better to search for a rebellion? Oh, there's also... Les Halles shopping spot, Pont des Arts, and La Salpêtrière hospital. Okay, so we're gonna go to the hospital and pay his medical bill. Time to go to work. Thanks for morning entertainment. Thanks for stopping by, Odyssey. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you another time. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. Crinier? I have no idea. I just extra Americanize it, just in case. Dad? Dad! Hey, Puck Dad. You're making a croak joke. It's hard to tell. Oh, these are time related. So we'd have to take the whole day to pay his bill. I don't know. We don't really have any leads, and there's a lot of places we can go. We don't know how long we have to investigate all this. This is the only place we can go that is a free action. So we're going to go here. It's a marketplace. Who pays medical bills anyway? People in France in the 1840s. How was Easter? It was good. It was good. How was your weekend? Saying hi from work. Hey, Wraith Dagger. How are you? Here for some shopping, are we? Or is it interview time? I guess this is as good a place to ask about rebel uprisings as anywhere else. Actually, I was thinking of Mademoiselle Sign. Sing. I know she's not here now, but the area just reminds me of her. We did everything we could, Falcon. Yeah, I know. It's just... Justice wasn't on our side that day. Justice never seems to be on our side. Don't get angsty on me. Come on, let's focus on the investigation. We need to get to the bottom of this uprising nonsense. Yeah. Okie dokie. Why not? It's a student tavern. Either that or like maybe it's a chocolate emporium. Maybe we should go to R&M. I don't know. You know what? Let's go to R&M. They're a private investigation firm. Let's check it out. Renard. This is who we represented in our last case. Well, this is most unexpected. Monsieur Falcon, Monsieur Sparrowson, I believe this is our first time meeting without disguises or pretenses, as it were. Oh, but first things first. Mousy, would you kindly fetch our guests some tea? Oh, of course, Monsieur Vulpes, of course. I know I'm pronouncing everything horribly. Messieurs, what kind of tea would you like? Chamomile? Darjeeling, maybe? Ooh, Darjeeling. Darjeeling would be divine. If I'm calling it divine, I think we gotta go with it. Actually, some Darjeeling would be divine. Thank you, Mousy. Sure, Darjeeling sounds good to me too. Okay, one part of Darjeeling coming right up. Bye, Mousy. Mousy's so cute. Is he supposed to carry tea? Maybe he has a cart. And thimbles. Aw. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? They keep saying this line, and I keep singing. Still hung up on Divinity. Actually, I saw the booth for Divinity Original Sin 2, because they're releasing an Xbox version. So for those of you who didn't have it on PC, or maybe whatever, you want it on a console, well, it's on console. It looked really good. Like, the graphics are the same. It's just that the hotbar is a little different. It looked really nice, though. The hotbar is a little bit different. Bigger, easier to see. And I think the portraits might be a little larger. It was a little bit hard to tell. They're also putting on PS4. I didn't know that. But this was specifically, I think, the Xbox version that was being shown off. Now the stream's getting muted. Yeah, because I sound identical to the song. Can't sing Disney songs without you? Well, sing along then. Hello? Hello? Have you played Divinity, Gavinrod? Did you see the extras in the hidden folders? No, I forgot to look. I need to look. They also had a huge poster with Ethan on it, and I was just like... It was awesome. Anyway, what is it that you two came here for? We just have a couple of questions. Have you heard of the Croque Monsieur? Have you ever heard of a person called the Croque Monsieur? Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I will. Made the walking a bit funkier? I don't know about that. You got a pin with it? Oh, awesome. It's tradition. We did it one time. I mean, but singing Disney is something I do often. Now that you're back, you need to get back to work on your impression. Hello. I know. I have a lot of things I need to work on. I just haven't been doing it. But hey, I gave you guys a structured, well thought out Swahili lesson this morning, so good for me. And no, we aren't talking about the sandwich, unfortunately. The Croque Monsieur. Are you referring to the black market salesman? The man who claims to be able to procure anything, no matter how illegal? Yes, that sounds exactly like the person we're looking for. Do you know him? Me personally? No, monsieur. I just know of his vile reputation. I see. Then do you have any idea how we can find him? Meeting the Croque Monsieur face to face is not easy. The man doesn't make himself known to just anybody after all. I know. I shall do a little investigative work of my own. Come back in 3 days, and I will tell you where and when you can find the Croque Monsieur. That's an enormous help. Thank you so much, Monsieur Vulpes. Of course, there is a price. Okay. A price? It is just a small fee. A mere 30 francs. Okay, why not? Hey! We saved your derriere over that Prince Juan business. Yeah, but he paid us for that, didn't he? Is this any way to show your gratitude? Monsieur Vulpes, you must understand that this is no personal errand. We are investigating on behalf of king and country. I'm sure your intentions are noble, Monsieur Falcon, but I am running a business here. A fox has to eat. 30 francs, and I guarantee you will find the Croque Monsieur. That's my final offer. What do you say? I think that's fine. We have 144. We'll take it. Thank you very much. Shut up, Arno. When we're all sitting here speaking Swahili, you're gonna be left out. So you're gonna feel like a duty face head. Reynard the Fox is a Dutch medieval poem / folklore. Interesting. Very good. As I promised, return in 3 days or later, and I will tell you where the Croque Monsieur can be found. Rest assured that I will undertake my end of the bargain with care and diligence. I expect nothing less. Thank you, Monsieur Vulpes. Well, I might change the rules, then. Change the rules. It is my pleasure. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? Have you heard any rumors of an uprising? Monsieur Vulpes, have you heard any rumors? Of course. These days, a man can't walk into a tavern without hearing angry men whispering about violence and revolt. See? Tavern would have been a good spot. I dare say that Paris may find itself in the midst of yet another revolution before the end of winter. But what can you tell us about the dissenters specifically? Do you know where they are meeting? I'm afraid I only know what you can read in the papers, monsieur. I know anti-government protesters were meeting out in the open until the government clamped down on large public banquets. With the banquets gone, who knows where the dissenters went? I see. They went to get chocolate and alcohol. Perhaps I can assist you with something else. Nope, that's it. You can't just alter the law of the land all willy-nilly. I'm the queen here, and yes, I can. And besides, meerkats exist in East Africa, so how do you know that we weren't speaking Swahili the whole time? How do you know? That's all. Have a pleasant day, Monsieur Vulpes. As to you, messieurs. I feel like he's gonna say something. The tea's ready, Monsieur Vulpes. It's ready. I'm afraid you're too slow, Mousie. Oh, bother. Aw, You went through all that trouble, and we didn't even get our divine-ass tea. Why didn't we get to stick around just to have a tea time? That sucks. So I think the next place we're gonna go to Madame Quanel's Student Tavern on Rue Juana. Viva la Revolution! No thanks. Yeah, it sounds like English. You just understand it perfectly. Ain't nobody got time for tea? Excuse me. I had tea just this morning. Everybody's got time for tea. So we're gonna go to Le Canard Joyeux and then Chocolate Emporium. Ow! That's my tooth. No! No drinking. Bad Falcon. This is like... This is Duke's here. Duke's every time. I was gonna say Fred, but he won't tell me not to drink. He'll just say like, be careful. You know, don't drink too much. And Duke's is like, oh god, Lecter, you're drinking, have water immediately. And I'm like, I've had half a beer. Calm down. What? Blueberry flavored? I don't think I would like that. Calm down, Sparrowson. I'm just here for information. Taverns are the first place people go to moan about the government. Therefore, they are perfect rebel breeding grounds. Oh, that makes sense. Ah, it's you two. What will it be today? Wine or beer? I'm afraid it's just questions for now, Madame Quanel. We're looking for a man called the Croque Monsieur. Have you seen him? No, that name doesn't sound familiar at all. Okay, have you heard any of your patrons bad-mouthing the government? Of course she has. Of course, this is a tavern, hun. If people couldn't come here to grope and talk— Grope? I think she means gripe. I'm gonna say that that's probably a typo. To gripe and talk about politics, where else could they go? Ooh, pizza? I want pizza. That's true, but has anyone stood out? Well... Just between you and me, the pair on the drinking floor have been acting very shifty. Now, I'm not saying they are or aren't rebels, but they're doing far too much talking and not enough drinking, if you know what I mean. I think I do. Thank you, madame. Let's see, where to go? The drinking room. We're gonna go to the drinking room. I think people definitely go to taverns to grope. I mean, as long as they get permission beforehand, I guess grope away. Yeah, see? Mike wants to be groped. So go crazy. Oh, I forget this dude's voice. And that's when the mademoiselle told me to put the order in. No idea where she's going to keep him, though. I don't remember his voice. Piero, you know that she hates being called mademoiselle. You're going to get stuck with guard duty again. Oh, right you are. The madam it is, then. Well, she ain't married, is she? So why do we have to call her madame? Why don't you ask her yourself? Anxiety sweats! No way! She would stray up eat me. Stray up eat me alive if I asked that directly. Wait, hush up. Do you smell that? It smells like eavesdroppers. Can I help you, messieurs? What were you talking about? Have you heard of the Croque Monsieur? Just like flat out get in there. Got anxiety sweats at the dentist today. I'm sorry. It seems like they're being super intense with you and I'm not sure why. Just like intercourse. It seems like they're being super intense with you. I'm not sure why. Just like intercourse. Vexy. Thank you for the host. Confederate soldiers in France. I can't do French accents. No. Garrick, bad. Bad. What were you two just talking about before we were rudely interrupted? Well, I would like to include you in our conversation, but to be perfectly honest, I don't think that's any of your business. It's our business. We want to join the revels, or you're right, it's not our business. I mean, that's a little... I'm not sure what I want to do here. Thank you for the caster command on Vexy. Sexy Vexy. Let's be safe. You're right. But I also want to join the rebels. But where's the in-between? Like, it's not our business yet. But, perhaps you could use a lawyer on your side or something? I have no idea who that is. I suppose it isn't our business. I apologize for asking, monsieur. Quite alright, no harm done. Have you ever heard of the croque, monsieur? That was not a very productive sentence. Or response. Anyway. Monsieur, have you heard of a man called... Falcon, wait! There's a slight chance these guys might be rebels, right? So if we ask directly, they might be scared off. Good point, I'll try to keep it subtle. Where'd you get that rifle? Where'd you get that swanky hat? The croque, monsieur, tell me everything. Where'd you get that rifle? No, I want to say swanky hat. I want to know about your hat. Monsieur, where did you get that swanky hat? This old thing? It's just a regular cap I bought from... Oh, man! Someone finally noticed me awesome hat! I can't do this accent. Maybe I'll make him Sadie the goat. I always have to say Sadie the goat before I get into the accent. Is that weird? Sadie the goat. Oh man, someone finally noticed me awesome hat. I've waited years for someone to notice it. Look at this thing. Ooh's a pretty polly. Ooh's a pretty polly. Ooh's a pretty polly. Now we're not Irish anymore. Look at this thing. Ooh's a pretty polly. Look at what I'm saying. I'm the prettiest polly. I'm the prettiest polly. Anyways, I bought it from a mademoiselle in My accent's just gonna roam the land, okay? Anyways, I bought it from a mademoiselle in Les Halles. I think the shop was called Ruse, Odds and Ends, or some such. Fantastic, thank you, monsieur. Nice, Falcon. Now you can buy a swanky hat, too. But we're no closer to uncovering the mystery of the croque monsieur. Damn it, Sparrowson! Oh, right. Where'd you get the rifle? This poor dude. Tripping all over that and cracking up even more.
You need to stop hounding Fontaine.
I hate you! Thank you for the cheer. I hate you, though. I mean, the other day I was losing my shit doing some accent. I was trying to do a Swedish accent. I was losing my shit. I was sober, though. So where'd you get the rifle? You loved that? I hate it. It's bad. At least it's an actual pun, though. Monsieur, I see that you are carrying a rifle. Evidently. Who manufactured it? Ah, good question. See, most hunters around here carry an old French Charville's, but this beauty is something special. See, it's American, from the Springfield Armory. Model 1812, percussion, lock, fire, and mechanism. An American musket, you say? That's certainly quite special. It must have been hard to procure. It's true that you can't buy guns of this quality from standard street sellers, but if you know the right people... Please, go on. Well... Okay, listen carefully. You didn't hear it from me, but to meet the croque monsieur. Ding! Actually, it would be foolish for me to explain in public. It would be much easier if you just take this. The Book of Judges? Is this some sort of law book? The subject's not important, just take it. Oh, I see. It's the Book of Judges from the Bible. Old Testament stories of God smiting people and stuff. That's a long time for pizza. On a Monday afternoon? Weird. It's an old southern coonhound confirmed. Yes. I appreciate the gift, monsieur, but I'm not religious. Oh my god. Take it. Nor am I. Then why are you... So what I'm trying to do, and you guys are gonna make fun of me if you knew this, but whatever. You make fun of me anyway. Is, if you guys have ever seen The Princess and the Frog, John Goodman's character, the mayor, I'm trying to do that voice. Trying to do that voice for this guy. I forgot this dude's accent already. Just take it, you idiot. I don't know what fucking accent that was. That was not an accent. That was not anybody. Just take it. Just take it, you idiot. I don't know. We're American again. I don't know whose voice he is. Blocky mitten. Give him the old blocky mitten in the Bible books. Bible books are what we used to pass round them all. Bible books is what we use to pass round them code phrases, don't we? I don't know what this accent is. Just go with it. Code phrases? Piero, please, I'm trying to be low-key, and I can't do that if you're mouthing off with that beak of yours. Right you are. That was terrible. Terrible. Really bad. I can't drop in and out of that accent. I can't drop into it, let alone like go back and forth. Try to forget what my friend said. Just with a little searching and with the contents of that good book, you should be able to get what you desire. Is that a religious metaphor? No, monsieur, I'm being very literal. The Book of Judges has been added to your evidence folder. Oh god. Surprise. Bad. I'll slap all of you. Ugh. Stop it! You and Mana and Garrick have been awful to me this morning. Well, thank you very much for the gift, monsieur. But to be honest, I have no idea how this is supposed to lead me to our gun salesman. Well, maybe look at it. Ah, I see. Well, I hear that there is an excellent friar who performs Bible readings at Notre Dame Cathedral. Perhaps if you show the man your new book, he will be able to find you a particularly spiritual passage. Are you sure this isn't all a religious metaphor? I feel like you're trying to convert me. I assure you I'm as secular as they come, monsieur. Friar at Notre Dame Cathedral. Thank you, monsieur. I'll make a note. Was there something else that you wanted? That's it. Thank you for your assistance, messieurs. Blocky mitten. It's nothing. Get out of here. I don't know who's... This poor guy. His accent is all over the place. Were you going to Discord someone to speak lines for other people? I was going to. But I forgot to do it until way too late last night, so I decided to just not. Break time? Thank you. You two seem like decent fellows. You shouldn't get involved in this rebellion business. Just do whatever you need to do with the croque monsieur and get out of Paris. That's what a smart person would do. I appreciate the advice, monsieur. I'm ignoring chat now. You guys are terrible. I kind of want to go to the card room and see if we can get some more monies. But we might not need it. I think we'll go to the entrance. Are we ready to hit the road? Yep, let's go. Let's make a move. Make a move. Alright. So, we have 2 more days. Wait, why? Oh, exclamation point. Les Cox. That's definitely what this is. Les Cox. And And when there's an exclamation point, it means that this will disappear. So if we do anything else before this, it'll disappear the next day. Just pretend he has dissociative identity disorder and all of his personalities are coming out. Yes. Cox. It's totally Cox, not Coke. Anyway, I'm gonna go on a very brief break so I can use the bathroom. I'll be back in like a minute. Like a minute. Enjoy the music while I'm gone. And when we come back, we're gonna go to the cock. Lay cock.